Got Romania warming up there on the left of the screen, and Northern Ireland warming up over on the right hand side of the screen. I've got a little sandwich stuck in my throat. That's none of your concern, of course. I'm just letting you know, in case something awful happens. Okay. We've got Rob Kearns there bouncing around down the bottom. He's just come off after his game against Italy, where Italy dominated the Republic of Ireland quite unexpectedly, winning 10-0. Fantastic game to watch. Yeah. Over on court 2, we still got Sweden and Austria. Something awesome just happened. I'm so sorry you didn't get to see it. He's just done a backflip dodge. That was ace. Hopefully some cameras caught that and they'll make its way into a highlights reel later on in the day. That was brilliant. And then still over on court 1, a little more sedate, but by no means any duller. We've got England playing France, and that's definitely still heavily on England's side. Can't quite see the scores from our commentary box, but as soon as we get any details I'll let you know. Down there on your screen you can see we've got the Northern Ireland roster there. Liam McMahon mentioned twice, once because he's captain, and once just because he wants to be on there twice, doesn't he? No, one because that's a shirt number, and one because he's captain. Same with Daniel over here for Romania. These two teams are pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting on the big fist pump from the Knights, and the game will get underway. All the refs are in place, with Frank Howarth and Scotland Highlanders providing the international referee man. There we go. Nice explosive start from the Knights, or from both teams. An early hit. Then blocked down to his feet on the Romanian side. No hits there. 2 balls from Romania across, bouncing near the feet of number 20, Murphy. Not going to cause any trouble, bouncing way too early. You see them. Sorting themselves out there. Liam McMahon providing the pressure, looking like the man to watch. With the second ball coming from right field in this case. And here's Liam McMahon, Mackers, captain on captain, and it's Mackers that wins the Northern Irish night. Very honest play there from Daniel from Romania. Would have been a difficult one for the referee to call. But it looks like a catch down there. No Northern Irish players to come in, but we'll still lose one from the Romanian side. Oh, that was ambitious. And he's got it, he's kept it in. Referees are happy with that. Another catch, and there's just one Romanian player remaining. Romanianing, that's difficult to think and say. I think I've already used that one. It looks like that's it for this match. The crowd's going nuts for the Sweden-Austria game. Obviously the Swedes very theatrical, and the Austrians are trying to match them fun for fun. So that, his name isn't Mullen, his name is Niall, but we're calling him Mullen, or Mulan, because he asked me not to. Just so you're all aware, number 19, Mulan. Ready to make that. Hang on, we're just going to stop this game. There's a second ball, or an extra ball on court that's causing a little problem. We'll just bounce that one straight away and restart the game, which may give me time to start my stopwatch. And now I know how much time we've got. Oh, great dodge there at the middle of the court from the Romanian number 2. Did very well. 2 balls launched, very accurate, the Northern Irish throwing, but the blocking on the defensive side of the Romanian team is still pretty good as well. And a pan across. 3 ball salvo from the Northern Irish. Mulan there, scoring a hit on the foot of the number 10 for Romania. Mackers there, quick counter. Very sneaky player, he's often up in the mix, you don't see him coming, and then there he is, right on top of you. And I think the Romanians have just had a taste of that. A taste of Mackers coming up the middle there. Romanian player keeping the ball on his side. There's some honest play, sees the number 2 walk himself off. For the Romanians, launch 2 balls and take out number 3, Ukraine. Northern Ireland now have 3 balls to do with what they will. I recommend they throw them. Yes, a throw. And a hit there on the Romanian number 3. Mackers has kept a ball for his defensive purposes. Coming straight into use, and then Mulan pikes that up. Cheeky little catch, leaving 1 Romanian player left, who dodged all those balls. Fantastic 3-ball dodge and stepped out of the court in celebration. That is unfortunate for him. That means the second game is going to go to Northern Ireland, and they're up 4-0 after the second game. A couple of replays that you may hear if you're getting the live audio feed is the Swedes clapping away. Mats has lifted his leg quite high, and everyone's quite happy about that, as we're about ready to start off the 3rd game here, the Northern Ireland Knights against Romania. And off they go. 2 balls, Romania. Well used. That ball wasn't live, but he was threatening with it as a block, just telling me he'd be wasting his time releasing so early. We have 2 balls now from Northern Ireland. And that number 7 there, piling the pressure on. First ball very quick, nicely handled, well caught. Second ball very, very slow, but didn't trouble anybody. Okay, now we get a catch from the opposing number, but the player didn't come on from the correct part of the court. Now, maybe the referees have missed this one. It was very close, but I know some people in the stands noticed. We are Mulan, fetching balls, carrying balls, just balling the balls for his team. A nice catch there in the middle. And then 2 balls released together. I think we'll just clip the leg there of number 3. Whoop. Northern Irish man caught slightly off guard. Fortunately, Mulan was paying attention. Nice little acrobatic dodge to rival the Swedes. Lovely stuff there from the Romanian number 2. Deegan holding onto the ball in the middle, ready for the counter, ready for the block, ready for the release. Big throw. Just missed his target. Not Deegan's fault, the target moved. This time Mackers finds the spot. This is a very good game. This is nice and explosive, very quick. Compared with the last game we just had, which was Republic of Ireland and Italy, a much slower, much more sedate, much more paced game, whereas this one here, a bit more explosive, a bit more active, more rampant. Good attempt at a save on the Northern Ireland side. A couple of toing and throwing, culminating in a nice, in the middle of the court catch from Liam McMahon. Lovely stuff. 1 player now remaining on the Romanian team. So number 2. We'll see if he can do anything with the counter-attack on the Northern Irish here. It's looking good. That's a hit on Mulan. That's a long ball there from Liam McMahon. With Dave Poole of Wales putting the ball back into court on the Romanian side, just wasting a couple of precious seconds. There you go, number 2, very honest player. Could have tried to claim that was a block on both balls, but no, he knows. He's been hit, and off he goes. That's now 6 points to the Northern Irish, and they've won the match. Which is always good for them. They're going to get the extra 3 points, the bonus points for winning the match. Still 2 more games to play for to get those crucial group stage points. I've just got that bit of sandwich out. It's dislodged now. We're all good. Just in time for game 4 of Northern Ireland, Romania. Here I am in the commentary box, gazing over my domain, loading it down here. Just about ready. The referees are having a quick discussion. There's our other commentator, Max Golder, organising the refs. organising a lot of things. He's coordinating many of the events here today, keeping the rest in check, keeping the schedules running, and making sure games like this one that's just started now are running nicely on time. So Romania 3 balls. They're going to have to, or they can wait. They have all the time to use them. They do a good job. They hit that player there from Northern Ireland and Mulan. So he's going to go off. Now Northern Ireland's fewer players can take as long as they want to do with those balls what they will. The time was worth it. Romanian number 10, solid hit on him. So even teams now, 4 players apiece. Lovely catch there in the middle from Northern Ireland, brings Mulan back in. Nice simple dodge there for Deegan. And that Romanian number 2, one more time, make yourself very, very small, getting behind the... Hey up. I've just been invaded. Excellent blocking there from that Romanian number 7. Number 8's coming in to cover, to counter. He's left himself very exposed, but plenty of room at the back for the Romanian team to move around, to try and be a little bit confusing, a bit unpredictable for the Northern Irish to have to deal with. Northern Irish slowing this game down a little bit, keeping the pressure on, but by no means straining themselves. They've already won the match. They can see this game out quite comfortably, but they maybe want another player in the buffer. You got Mulan on one wing, and McAllister on the other wing. It's a nice pincer attack, very common in dodgeball, getting your strong throws out in the wings, your strong catches in the centre. It's typically true if you're playing against a wall where balls that don't hit players tend to bounce back to the attacking team. Not the case with the nets. Now we've just seen here, Mulan hit there on the toes, and we've had another hit on the Romanian side as well, leaving just 2 of them. Oh, that's a very, very nice catch, right on the floor. Romanian number 2, a little annoyed at that, but what can you do? It's a very good catch. One Romanian straight into the hands of the Northern Irish player there, and that's going to end that. 8 points now to Northern Ireland. Check that replay, look at this. Very, very strong throw, but you notice no good. It's just straight away caught. Fantastic ballet from Mulan. A lovely cover from Deegan. Trying to keep that pressure on, just trying to keep the guys on the Romanian team occupied. Don't give them time to think. Here we are, they're moving into the final game of this match. You can see now the score's updated. It's 8 to Northern Ireland, nothing to Romania. And I've got Mr. Chris Harper, who's accidentally joined me for a minute. How are you doing, Chris?
Great, thanks.
Excellent, we're all good. You can have a chat with me if you want.
Can I?
Yeah. We've got the final game here of Northern Ireland and Romania. Northern Ireland dominating it at the minute. Have you had to face up against any of these teams yet, Chris, with Scotland? I forget who it is you played with against until now.
No, we. Who do we have? I think we had Ireland, not Northern Ireland.
Right. We just had them up against Italy. It was very slow.
Really?
Very slow game. Yeah, the Scotland. That's the end of the draw, isn't it? 5-5.
That's right. It was one of the most intense games of dodgeball.
It was fantastic to watch. Really, really good.
I mean, you just didn't. Up until the last game, it went down to one player in every single game. It was. They put on a fantastic.
Absolutely
effort.
phenomenal. It was a really good display of world-class dodgeball, as we know it. We got this going here. Northern Ireland are absolutely storming through Romania.
Yeah, it seems that.
Straight through. I think we've got a line violation there. This doesn't matter. Deegan's made the catch.
A little bit.
And this is it. So I don't think this matters because we're talking here. He's just going back and making sure that we know that that line violation happened. So anyone that came in for Deegan's catch would have to go back out. As it happens, no one did. They had a full complement on the court anyway. So in what's going to be one of the final plays of this match, we've got number 7 for Romania firing balls off the court and stepping on and off the line. He's just so out. But no one's calling that one.
No, I think they're giving it to him. Let him play on a bit.
Very, very blatant from our angle, but yeah, Frank Haller saying the same. He didn't necessarily see. Line judge didn't notice.
There's been a lot of stepping off the court. within every team, to be honest.
I keep saying you couldn't have made the court any brighter, Max. It stands out, especially from up here. It looks very, very easy. And you know yourself when you're down there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
When you're
small.
when you're backtracking.
Excellent work from Deegan, committing to that catch, missing it but still committing.
Double headshot.
Skiting the head there of Mulan, as I insist on calling him now.
There we go. Maka's then putting an end to it.
Doing what he does best, putting it down. So replay, love the dodge in there from the Romanian team. They did put up a fantastic fight. Unfortunately, the Northern Irish were just cutting through them, taking almost every catch that came their way. Excellent work all in, handshakes and hugs all round. Nice and sweaty hugs from Deegan. I'm sure the Romanians are massively grateful for that.
Just what everybody wants.